Can you imagine stepping out of your apartment, fresh baguette in hand, onto a quaint cobblestone street in the heart of Paris? Picture yourself savoring a rich velvety espresso at a local cafe while observing the world go by, or strolling down an avenue lined with centuries-old architecture, a testament to the city's rich historical tapestry. That, my friends, is just a glimpse into the charm of France, a country that has captured the hearts of many around the world. But what is it about France that beckons people from all walks of life? Is it the allure of the language, considered by many as the language of love? Or perhaps it's the country's renowned cuisine, a gastronomic symphony of flavors that's known globally. Could it be the romantic appeal of cities like Paris, Lyon, or Nice, each with their own distinct character and charm? Or maybe it's the idyllic countryside with its rolling vineyards and rustic charm. France is a country that seamlessly blends the old with the new. It's a place where tradition meets innovation, where the hustle of city life coexists with the tranquility of country living. It's a country that values its past while eagerly embracing its future. And it's this unique combination that makes France a magnet for expats from around the globe. Living in France is not just about enjoying the good life, it's about immersing oneself in a culture that values quality over quantity, that appreciates the finer things in life. Whether it's savoring a leisurely meal with friends, enjoying a glass of fine wine, or simply taking the time to smell the roses, the French have mastered the art of living well. And it's this joie de vivre, this zest for life, that initially captivates expats. But France is more than just its cliches. It's a country that's rich in diversity, in history, and in culture. It's a place that's as complex as it is captivating. The allure of France can be intoxicating, but let's delve deeper into the reality of living here as an expat. The French way of life is not just about cheese, wine, and fashion. It's a whole new world for an expat. Picture this. You've just landed in the heart of Europe, the land of croissants and berets, where people walk around with baguettes under their arms, and the air is filled with the intoxicating scent of freshly brewed coffee. You're mesmerized by the beautiful architecture, the romantic language, and the chic fashion. But then, you're hit by a wave of confusion, disorientation, and maybe a little bit of anxiety. This, my friends, is culture shock. Culture shock is a natural response to the unfamiliar and often overwhelming new experiences that come with living in a different country. And France, with its rich history, diverse regions, and unique customs, can indeed be a lot to take in. From the French's love for long, les surly meals, to their seemingly complex social etiquette, to the notorious bureaucracy, adjusting to the French way of life can be quite a challenge. One of the major hurdles many expats face is the language barrier. French is a beautiful but complex language, and while many French people do speak English, not everyone does, and even those who do might prefer to stick to their native tongue. So it's essential to make an effort to learn the language. It's not just about being able to order a croissant in a cafe. It's about understanding the culture, making connections, and ultimately feeling at home. But remember, every challenge is an opportunity for growth. Overcoming these hurdles can be a rewarding experience that leads to personal development and a deeper understanding of the world around us. It's about learning to appreciate the small victories, like finally mastering the French art, or understanding a joke in French. So yes, the culture shock can be a hurdle, but it's all part of the unique experience of living in France. It's about embracing the unfamiliar, stepping out of your comfort zone, and immersing yourself in a new culture. And in the end, it's these challenges, these experiences, and these memories that make the expat life so enriching and unforgettable. The culture shock can be a hurdle, but it's all part of the unique experience of living in France. Living in France isn't just about surviving. It's about embracing the lifestyle and making it your own. Imagine waking up to the aroma of freshly baked baguettes from the corner bakery, starting your day with a leisurely café au lait at a sun-dappled outdoor cafe, and strolling through cobblestone streets as you make your way to the local farmer's market. This is the French way of life, a lifestyle that emphasizes the enjoyment of the simple yet beautiful things in life. Embracing this lifestyle means more than just adopting a diet rich in cheese, wine, and pastries, although that's certainly a delicious aspect of it. It's about appreciating the art of good conversation, the importance of family, and the value of taking time to savor every moment. In France, meals are not rushed affairs to be squeezed in between meetings or errands. They are events to be savored, shared, and lingered over. Adapting to this pace can be a challenge, but once you allow yourself to slow down and enjoy these moments, you'll find it to be an enriching experience. The French are known for their impeccable manners and social etiquette. From the polite bonjour when entering a shop to the cheek kiss greeting among friends, these small gestures of politeness are an integral part of French society. Adopting these customs can be a delightful way to immerse yourself in the culture and feel more at home in your new surroundings. Living in France also means embracing a certain joie de vivre, a zest for life that is palpable in every aspect of French culture. From the bustling cafes and lively markets to the tranquil parks and stunning art museums, there is always something to inspire and delight. In the process of embracing the French lifestyle, you'll likely find yourself growing and evolving in unexpected ways. You'll discover new tastes, forge new friendships, and develop a deeper appreciation for the beauty of everyday life. Embracing the French lifestyle can be a rewarding journey of self-discovery and growth. So, take a deep breath, step outside, and let the adventure begin. You're not alone in this journey. The expat community in France is a vibrant and supportive network. This is a sentiment that rings true for many who have made the leap to venture into the unknown, to set down roots in a brand new country. Imagine a web, intricately woven, connecting individuals from all around the world who have converged in this one place. This is the expat community, a lifeline for those seeking familiarity in a foreign land. In France, this community is particularly strong. Picture yourself walking into a cafe and striking up a conversation with the person next to you. You're likely to find that they too, like you, have journeyed from afar. They too have stories to share, experiences to recount, wisdom to impart. The expat community is not just about making friends, although that is a significant part. It's about creating a support network, a group of people who understand the unique challenges you face as an expat. It's about finding a shoulder to lean on when the culture shock gets a little too overwhelming, or a knowledgeable guide when you're trying to navigate the labyrinth of French bureaucracy. This community is a treasure trove of shared experiences It's about swapping stories of navigating the French healthcare system, decoding the nuances of French etiquette, or even sharing the best places to buy that elusive ingredient for your favorite dish from back home. But it's also about celebrating the victories together, however small they may seem. It's about cheering each other on as you master a tricky French phrase or revel in the joy of your first successful conversation with a local. The expat community is a mirror of the world itself, with people from various backgrounds, all with different stories to tell. It's about learning and growing together, about building a home away from home. It's about sharing in the beauty of diversity and the strength of unity. In the end, the expat community is more than just a network of people. It's a family that understands your journey because they're on the same path. A family that supports, guides, and uplifts you as you navigate through this exciting, new chapter of your life in France. The expat community can be your lifeline when you're navigating life in a new country. Life in France isn't all just wine and cheese. There are practicalities to consider too. One of the first hurdles you'll encounter as an expat is finding a place to call home. France's real estate market can be quite competitive, especially in popular cities like Paris or Nice. It's not uncommon to view an apartment in the morning and find it's been snagged by the afternoon. So, it pays to be proactive and patient. Websites like Le Bon Coin, Celloger, and Pépi can be great resources in your quest for accommodation. Once you've found your perfect French abode, the next challenge is paperwork. Yes, France is famous for its love of bureaucracy. You'll need to get a French bank account, set up utilities, and register for taxes. The process can be time-consuming, but don't fret. There are plenty of expat forums and guides online to help you navigate the paper trail. The French healthcare system is another practical aspect to get your head around. It's one of the best in the world, but it operates differently from what you might be used to. For starters, you'll need to sign up for a carte vitale. This little green card is your ticket to subsidized healthcare. It's important to note that you often pay upfront for medical services and then get reimbursed later. It's a bit different, but once you've got the hang of it, it's a smooth ride. Living in France also means getting used to a different pace of life. Shops often close for lunch, and Sundays are usually quiet, with many businesses closed. It's a rhythm that takes some adjustment, but ultimately leads to a more balanced lifestyle. And let's not forget about learning the language. While many French people do speak English, particularly in larger cities, having a basic understanding of French will make your life significantly easier. Plus, it's a great way to immerse yourself in the culture and make new friends. Navigating these practicalities can be challenging, but with the right resources and support, it's manageable. And in the end, the rewards of living in France far outweigh the initial challenges. Like any experience, living in France has its ups and downs. Now let's get candid about the pros and cons of living in La Belle France. After all, it's not all about sipping café au lait at a chic sidewalk cafe or basking in the sun on the Côte d'Azur. There are challenges too, but as they say, c'est la vie. On the upside, the French lifestyle is pretty hard to beat. The food, from flaky croissants to hearty boeuf bourguignon, your taste buds will be in for a treat. And let's not forget about the wine. There's a reason France is globally renowned for its vineyards. The art, the history, the fashion. It's a culture vulture's paradise. And the healthcare system? It's one of the best in the world. But the highs don't stop there. The French take work-life balance seriously. With a 35-hour work week and generous vacation time, you'll have ample opportunity to explore the country's diverse landscapes and vibrant cities. Now, let's talk about the downs. The bureaucracy can be a bit of a headache. From setting up a bank account to dealing with immigration, the red tape can seem never-ending. And the language barrier, it can be a steep hill to climb. While many French people do speak English, navigating day-to-day life can be challenging if you don't speak French. Then, there's the infamous French aloofness. It can be disconcerting at first, especially if you're used to a more effusive culture. But remember, it's not personal. It's just a different way of interacting. There's also the cost of living, particularly in cities like Paris. The City of Lights has a lot to offer, but it comes with a hefty price tag. Despite the challenges, the rewards of living in France often outweigh the difficulties. The rich cultural experiences, the stunning landscapes, the delicious food and wine, and the friendships you'll forge. These make the ups and downs of expat life in France worth it. Living in France as an expat is a unique journey filled with challenges and rewards. We've explored the allure of French charm and the inevitable culture shock that comes with moving to a new country. We've dived into the nuances of embracing the French lifestyle and the support of the expat community. We've touched on the practicalities of expat life and the ups and downs that come with it. All of these elements together paint a picture of life in France from an expat's perspective. It's a journey of discovery, of adapting, and of learning to call a new place home. It's about finding your footing in a different culture and creating your own unique narrative in the beautiful backdrop of France. So whether you're already on your journey or just contemplating the idea, remember this: embracing the unknown is what makes the expat life an adventure. Remember, every expat journey is unique. What's yours going to be like? Before we wrap up, I have a small request. You've journeyed with me through the charming streets of France, braved the initial culture shock, and embraced the French lifestyle. We've bonded with the expat community and navigated the practicalities of expat life. We've shared the highs and lows and drawn our conclusions. Now I'm going to ask you for a small favor. You see, each like and subscribe is not just a click for you, it's a boost for our community. Each interaction is a vote of confidence, a sign that we're on the right track, and a nudge for us to keep creating content that you find valuable. So if you found this video informative, inspiring, or simply entertaining, do consider giving it a like. If you want to continue this journey with us, exploring more about life in France or life as an expat elsewhere, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. When you do, you're not just subscribing to a channel, you're becoming an integral part of our global expat community. And if you've already subscribed, let us know in the comments. We love hearing from you and knowing who's part of our tribe. Your comments are not just words. They're a conversation, a chance for us to learn from each other and grow together. So, don't hesitate to share your thoughts, your experiences, or your questions. But most importantly, thank you. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. for considering our content worth your while, and for being part of this journey. We wouldn't be here without you. So, as we say in France, au revoir, but not goodbye. We hope to see you again in our next video. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you've subscribed. Until next time, au revoir.